Hello team, my name is David Perez, and today I'm going to be talking to y'all on the importance of safety in the workplace. As an assistant manager for Walmart, I was responsible for the safety team during a remodeling time where the store couldn't go 2 to 3 days without an accident or incident. Safety in the workplace is just as important as sales and profit, and should be everyone's business, starting with the employer, which should provide a safe, hazard-free place of employment, but also needs to involve a team effort with all employees pitching in to ensure the workplace is safe and hazard-free. So if safety is not in compliance, it can lead to on-the-job accidents, which can prove expensive and yet lead to other problems like the ability to meet customers' expectations, cause high monetary costs in wages paid to sick, disabled, and substitute employees, and it can also lead to damaged equipment costs. One of the examples of on-the-job accidents that happened at my store and cost the company high dollars was in the automotive department, where a truck fell off the lift because the employee failed to put the vehicle on the lift correctly. It totally damaged the truck, costing the store thousands of dollars to replace it. Another example is inappropriate use of equipment, where another employee failed to use the proper equipment, falling down and fracturing his skull. This cost the store tens of thousands of dollars in medical and workman's comp, not to mention the employee sued the store, costing the company legal fees as well. So what are some of the things employers can do to prevent such accidents from happening in the workplace? If employers follow and comply with the standards, rules, and regulations under the Occupational Safety and Health Administration, OSHA, they can provide a workplace free from hazards and dangers. Under the OSHA guidelines, employers must use codes, posters, labels, or signs to warn employees of potential hazards. They must establish or update operating procedures and communicate them so employees follow safety and health requirements. And they must provide safety training in a language and vocabulary workers understand. Now let's look at what some of the employees' responsibilities are. They must follow established health and safety policies and procedures. They must maintain their work area clean and organized. They must attend all safety training that the employer offers, and they must volunteer to be on the safety committee once a year. Employees must establish safe work practices to eliminate slip, trips, and falls. They must lift safely and help others do the same. They must ensure all chemical containers are labeled and stored properly. And they must become familiar with material safety data sheets and know evacuation procedures. As an employer or manager, we need to lead by example and get involved in safety, reacting to unsafe working conditions or speaking up if we see something unsafe. We need to pick up trash, debris, and react to slip, trip, and falls, and not wait for maintenance or someone else to pick up or clean the hazard. Employers must keep their employees informed of hazards discovered in the past month in safety and morning meetings. They must keep records safeguard on employees' incidents in case they turn into an accident. And they must run tests on equipment and have logs to sign off after equipment is tested and checked. Even though safety is a team effort, the employer must establish a safety committee with a safety team lead that will champion the effort. They must have safety meetings weekly or monthly, depending on the frequency of accidents, and they must reward employees for success on going so many days, weeks, or months without an accident. Some of the things that the safety committee can do to promote safety and prevent accidents with management support is establish a reward system for going so many days without an accident. Examples like ice cream socials, root beer floats, hamburgers and hot dogs, and steaks are just some of the rewards that can be given. Here's a couple of pictures of what our store looked like before and after we implemented many of the rules and procedures I've talked about in the previous slides. We saw instant gratification and were able to go days, weeks, months, and almost a year without any accidents in the store. Some of the things we did was created and established a safety committee. Communication was key, and we would have weekly meetings about safety. We established a reward system for days without accidents. We coached by walking around and talking about safety, and we did safety sweeps at busy times of the day and night. You would be surprised what a reward system can do for your store. If we could go 3 days without an accident, we would provide them root beer floats. 1 week, we would provide ice cream social. 1 month, hot dogs and hamburgers. And if we could go a whole quarter without an accident, we would provide them ribeye steaks. On top of having a reward system, we also established an accountability system where we would correct, investigate, interview, and reprimand for unsafe work practices that led to an accident. The employees that had the accident because of unsafe work practices would automatically join the safety team. Establishing safe practices in the workplace can prevent costly accidents like this one and reduce thousands of dollars in medical, workman's comp, insurance claims, and even possible lawsuits, affecting the bottom line, which can lead to reduced profits and possibly even death to a customer or employee. Workplace safety must be embraced by all employees and management collaboratively. It must be incorporated into the company's total store operations and be treated as important as sales and profit. Communication and involvement are the keys to success in establishing safe work practices. Safety in the workplace is everyone's responsibility. It starts with the employer, but has to have buy-in from every single employee. If incorporated into the company's culture, it will prevent accidents and increase profits. This concludes my video. I hope you enjoyed it.